If your ex blocked you, they're not all the way done with you. Why did they need to block you if they had the emotional strength to just be indifferent towards you anytime they saw a post on your social media or anytime that you guys actually talked? You see what I'm getting at here? I'll give you an example. Let's say you're a dude and your ex is a 500-pound morbidly obese person that can't bathe themselves. In a case like that, do you need to block them so that way you don't get affected by their allure? Or ladies, let's say your ex is a really nice guy who, texts you every 2 seconds and bring you flowers like every time that he sees you. And, he makes like 10K a year and, has the style sensibilities of like a 3-year-old dude. Do you need to block that person because they have such an effect on you? They just can't stand it. Now, the premise we're using here is that they can't see your stuff because, it's going to get in their head and then they're going to want to talk to you. Maybe one of your fears is like, well, they blocked me because they're all the way done. Think about my point here. If they were all the way done, couldn't they just sort of ignore the stuff that they see on your social media? Doesn't even it take more effort to block you than it does to just ignore your posts that come up? I mean, if they literally had no effect on them whatsoever, they're just done, right? Like, right? Like when you finally graduate high school or college, you're like, okay, I'm never doing that again. Like, do you care if you see like a college pop up in your social media feed? You don't care because you're done. So what's way more likely to be relevant to you in a situation like this is that your ex blocked you because they are emotionally reactive to you. You are a stimulus to them and they are either trying to get some kind of reaction out of you by blocking you, and hopefully, like a lot of times people will block you everywhere except for like one place, kind of hoping that you'll slide into that pipeline. Or you really do live in their head rent free and that they're worried about like thinking about you too much or contacting you. So you can't say that your ex blocking you is because they're all the way done. Now, every single day I help people get their exes back and I get screenshots of success stories, etc. If you want to have a talk about you and your situation and get some advice on how to get your ex back, click on my profile, click this link down here and get in touch with me.